Here the vast daughters of the eastward tide, heaved from the bosoms of the Atlantic deep, laid down the burthen of their mighty forms, like some diviner natures of our kind, weary with gathered power, and sure to find only at once destruction and repose. Yet no aerial cliff with harsh repulse confronts the roving buttresses of sea, but on the gentle slant of yielding shores the wanderers of a world, intent on rest, impress their massive substances, break down the uneven slope by measureless degrees, wear out the line in thousand rugged shapes, detached, dissolving, and peninsular, now closed within broad circle, like a lake, now narrow as a river far inland. Thence rose the name whose very utterance is as an echo of the distant main, the name of Cunnemara, land of bays. I stood among those waters and low hills, within the circuit of a goodly town, furnished with mart and port and church and school, meet for the duteous work of social man and all the uses of commodious life, while round me circulated, free and wide, a shifting crowd of almost giant shapes, creatures of busy blood and glorious eyes. And listen, as beseems the race, moulds of magnificent humanity. Then was I told that 20 years before, or less, this spot, thus gay and populous, was one unmitigated solitude, and all this out to wonder brought about by the mere act of one industrious man. Thus rolls amain the large material world, impelled and energized by human will. Accord not him alone the hero's name, who weaves the complicate historic woof, out of the rough disorder of mankind, fashioning nations to his own proud law. Nor him alone the poet's, who creates, in his own chamber and exclusive spirit, a universe of beauty, undisturbed but by serene and sister sympathies. For he who in one unremitting chain of solemn purpose solders link to link of active day and meditative night, and with unquivering heart and hand can meet ever distress, ever impediment, and wring from outer world of checks and flaws some palpable and most perspicuous whole of realized design and change impressed, shall be enrolled among heroic souls, though small the scope and slow the growth of deed. He too, whose care has made some arid soil alive with waters of humane delight, that shall in merry channels gambol on, or rest in depths of happy consciousness, has planted and defended in the wild some garden of affection, a safe place for daily love to grow in, and when ripe to shed sweet seeds, that in their turn will feed the winds of life with odors, shall be writ poet, creator, in that book of worth, which nature treasures for the eye of heaven.